Hello guys, welcome back on our channel. This is Kev and Lynn, and today we're back with a very interesting topic, which is mostly asked about couples, especially those who are new couples or those who are already in the marriages. This topic is about how do couples manage after having kids. You know, guys, this is a really interesting topic because we have seen so many marriages, especially new marriages, they are breaking because people are failing to balance having kids and also having their spouses. So today we're going to be talking more and also sharing our views on how couples should manage the time that they have with their spouses. So baby,
Definitely. Yeah, I think this is a great topic. And first of all, go ahead and subscribe if you have not subscribed. Follow if you have not followed. But, this is a great topic because, rule number one, your spouse comes first.
mm-hmm.
We talked about on the other video about other family members. But, this could be something that's inward. It could be your own kids that can make a space between you and your spouse. And then whenever they get ready to leave and go off to college, that space, that gap will still remain. Because you've allowed that space to be there between you and your spouse. So by God's grace, you're gonna hear something on this video so that you can watch out for if those things are trending in your household. Then you can put a stop to those things. You want your household, you want you and your spouse to be tight, no air in between you.
That's true.
So one of the things that you can do, you have to time block. You have to set schedules with your kids.
Yeah.
Your kids deserve your love and attention, but number one, your spouse does, and first. So if you have your kids on the schedule, they have a sleep time. Okay, so their sleep time, that's an opportunity for mommy and daddy time.
Yeah, right, baby.
Now, and so those are naps and also a bedtime.
Yeah.
So if, just say for instance, like for us, our son goes to sleep at a certain time. It's an hour before we go to sleep.
Yeah.
So that hour is reserved for us. So anything that went on through the day, and sometimes through the day, everything is so rushed. Things go so fast. But that last hour is the relax hour.
Yeah.
It's time for us to just deload, decompress, talk to each other about our day, and also about our dreams, our expectations, the things we want to get accomplished, and to build each other up and encourage each other. And when we go to sleep, we're feeling encouraged because now we've talked, we've bonded, and we prayed.
Yeah.
And so this is one thing, if you add this into your marriage, if you don't have at least, some time, maybe you don't have an hour, maybe 30 minutes. But sometime between the time that you put your kids to sleep, you have to have some time for you and your spouse to bond.
Yeah, you're right, sweetie. Another thing that I would also love to encourage, especially those new mamas or those mamas already in the marriages, you have to, it's allowed to say that I'm tired. It's allowed to have some rest, but you need to communicate, have good communication with your spouse. Because if you say you're tired to your husband, but for your kids, you have time to do things for them, that's completely unfair. So you have to have a balance, like with your spouse and with your kids as well. And it's also good to express yourself. If you're tired, if you have an understanding spouse, they have to understand you, like, yes, my wife is tired today, you need your me time. It's allowed to do those kind of things, but it has to be done in a good way and in a correct manner.
Yeah, definitely. Sometimes with the kids, maybe there's something that your wife usually does maybe you can step in and do it that time.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, we want our time, and that time that we have is invaluable. It's so important, and you have to prioritize it. So whatever the things that go on throughout the day, we have to help each other so that when that time comes, then that time will be our time.
Yeah, that's very good, baby. This actually reminds me with what my husband does. Like we have a baby, you know, he changes the diapers. Sometimes he feeds the baby, prepares the food for the baby. He can even cook for us. He understands like, oh, the baby has been crying through the night, so I have to help my wife. He wakes up, he makes breakfast in bed for me. Guys, like you have to be there for each other and support each other, especially emotionally as well, because it actually takes a lot to raise kids, and you have to have a balance and to be together in everything that you'll be doing.
Yeah, this is marriage is a team sport, and you know you have to go in with the approach that we are life partners, and you know whatever you know in any sport, you know you always have each other's back, you know, and you know the play is gonna look different, different days.
Yeah,
every day is not the same.
You're right.
But us having each other's back should never change.
Yes.
Me being there for her and reading her needs, her reading my needs. Some days I'm going to be weaker. Maybe maybe work was extremely exhausting, not only physically, but mentally. So maybe, you know, this day I might be, need to be spoiled a little bit more. Maybe one day she might need to be spoiled a little bit more. But when you keep your spouse is first approach, then that's not going to be a problem.
Yeah.
But always remember your spouse comes first, and then everything else will fall into place. And scheduling, this does not happen unintentionally. You have to be intentional about how that comes together.
Yes. One last more thing that I want to say is, guys, for those spouses and marriages, you shouldn't be a superhero. Nobody should be a superhero. Like when the child is doing something, you shouldn't feel like the child, like, oh, I ran to mama. If I say this to mom will understand you. You have to be teamwork. Have the same voice. If I say no, he has to say no. So that the child know, like, this is the decision that my parents has made. Not like, oh, I've got favor from mama, or I've got favor from dad. That doesn't have to happen. Yeah.
Great point, darling. Great point. I think many people needs to hear that, because kids will play. They're very manipulative. They will play on your emotions, and they can, as soon as you get onto them, they're going to try to go to the other parent to get sympathy. But don't give any sympathy. If she gets on to our kids, I'm not giving any sympathy. If I get on to the kids, she's not giving any sympathy, because they're looking for validation for the bad things that they do. Like the Bible even says, foolishness is bound in the heart of the child, and it's the rod of correction that will drive it out. So these little foolish things that come to kids, wherever they come from, it's our responsibility to be a team to get them to the place that they need to be, being responsible young adults one day.
Amen. So thank you so much, guys. It's been nice having you here. I hope whatever we have said is going to help somebody and change their lives. Till we meet again, have a blessed day. Bye.